Alright. Time to check outside then. Good chance he's in the courtyard. Yep. Found him. Motherfucker screaming into the wind. Thanks for letting me know.
I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the land of the gods and returned. Does this mean it is done? Is Alduin truly defeated? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique,
God.
even among dragon kind. He may be permitted to return at the end of time to fulfill his destiny as the World Eater. But that is for the gods to decide. You have done your part. You've shown yourself mighty, both in voice. We are all in your debt, Dragonborn.
God damn it.
Perhaps, perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique, even among dragon kind. He may be permitted to return at the end of time to fulfill his destiny as the World Eater. But that is for the gods to decide. You have done your part.
Alright.
Now you see why I warned you against them bloodthirsty barbarians. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin...
Fuck off,
all
Serana.
dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thum. Kinnerith has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnerith at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnerith's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Alright, well. We got some background information here. You got anything to say?
No fun, King.
Okay. Alright, I forgot these guys. I didn't forget, but I figured they would have something. Alright, well. I guess that's the end of this season. The season started off kind of weird. Let's do a little bit of a recap. We started with wanting to do DLC and deal with these nasty vampires. And we got partway through that. But we're getting high up in the episode, so I'm about to switch over to Season 3. That's the only reason why I'm going to switch over. Plus, I do want to just take a small break of maybe like a week or two before I start putting other stuff out and try to record as much of that season before I really get bogged down with work and not really being able to do much. So, much else besides deal with that. So basically, this season took a wild turn from wanting to deal with all of the DLCs, dealing with the vampire thing, and then doing the main story at the end. Because I figured there would be like a credit sequence, but there wasn't one. There was no sequence there. I don't know why there wasn't, but there hasn't been. So we have some other stuff we need to do. But the next things we're going to be doing here is moving on. Let's go back with a recap, and then we'll do what we're doing in the future. All right. So the recap was we started off wanting to do the vampire stuff. We did a bunch of the vampire things. We got partway through that, and then we had to go find the Elder Scrolls. And I kind of juggled with, I need to get all the Elder Scrolls, but I also need the Dragon Elder Scroll, which means I need to do part of the main quest. So we went and did the main quest, and I was like, fuck it, we're going to do the entire damn thing, and then we'll go back to the vampires. But now that we've completed the entire main quest, getting to the vampires is going to be the next thing we do. And Season 3 will probably be dealing with the vampires and a bunch of side stuff. And then Season 4 will be doing the last DLC, and that would probably be the end of this series, but probably not the end of the Adventures of Dildidicus, the massive butt-fucking motherfucker that we have right now. This man will probably live on for a while. There are some mods that are out that I would like to include in putting into Season 4, just as, like, just adding more stuff to do in that, because I know the longer I go in this, the more I'm gonna find, and I have not yet had a playthrough where I've done every single fucking thing I can do in the game. Like I've never gotten to that point. So, but I have gotten to the point where I've done a whole bunch of stuff. So Season 3 will probably include the Civil War and the Dark Brotherhood, if not one or the other. Season 4 will include the other. I'm gonna make sure I write all this stuff down for the future. In fact, I might just do it now. So, Season 3, let's just go through it. Season 3 will continue after we come out with all this. This will come out and in about 15 days or so. A good bit of this needs to be cut out, but there's Season 3, finish Vampires, which shouldn't take too long. Honestly, we're kind of at the end there. And side stuff will come with that. Specifically, the lexicon thing, this transmundane, that giant lexicon in there with that disgusting tentacle motherfucker. So we're going to do that side stuff for Season 3. Season 4 will be whatever this is called, Dragonborn, with Solstheim. Dragonborn DLC, because that would take a while. Hopefully I can continue working on these Stones of Baron Zaya. I feel like I keep missing a whole bunch of them. These will be done on stream. The numbers job and the heist job probably between Season 2 and like in between seasons. So I will go ahead and I'll stream that on my own. Make sure you follow me over there and turn on follower notifications that when I go live you can come watch. So we're gonna put that on there. So stream Thieves Guild, because we still haven't finished the Thieves Guild. Oh, Season 3 will also include either Dark Brotherhood or Civil War. And Season 4 will finish the other one. So if I do Dark Brotherhood in Season 3, I'll start Season 4 with a little bit of the Civil War and the Dragonborn DLC, because there's a lot to go through there for both of those. So Season 4 will be a big one. Season 5 will be will not be DLC. It will be mods that people have put together. There's just one big mod that was, I think, up for an award at one point. But I will be doing that mod, and then Skyrim Together is coming out sometime. I'm gonna do that with one of my friends. That's probably gonna end up over on Twitch, but will find its way here as like season 6. But we have a future put together here, and honestly, if I were going by seasons a long time ago, this would be like season 15. But unfortunately, I wasn't thinking that far ahead 3 years ago. 4 years ago, maybe, when I started this playthrough. But we're working on getting this done. I'm gonna take some time between now and season 3, but hopefully I see you guys there, and yeah, hope to talk to you guys then. Bye.